Now, good morning students. This is the fifth session of the human reproduction in which we study about the menstrual cycle, and this video you can see that on the Word of Biology 95.wordpress.com. You can follow this page on my Facebook wall, as well as you can see this video on YouTube. Menstrual cycle. Menstrual cycle is a cyclic process that takes place inside the body of female after the onset of puberty. Menstrual cycle is a cyclic process that repeats itself after each 28 days. Now, broadly we can say that after each 28 plus minus 4 days, it means 24 to 32 days. So the menstrual cycle, it means we can say that in the different female individuals, menstrual cycle may be of different length, but the ideal duration of the menstrual cycle is 28 days, and it repeats itself after 28 days. And menstrual cycle, what is menstrual cycle? Actually, it is a process, it is a cyclic process that contains different phases as well as the different changes taking place inside the pituitary gland, ovary and uterus of the female body. Menstrual cycle is the process that involves gamete formation as well as other structural and functional changes in the ovary and walls of the uterus, and the average menstrual cycle will repeat itself. Now, we discussed earlier. In the pituitary, different changes taking place. In the pituitary, different changes taking place, as well as in the uterus, different changes taking place, as well as in the ovary, different changes taking place. Firstly, here these are the different diagrams of the uterus at the different days of the menstrual cycle. Here it is the stage 1 to 5 of the menstruation, that is also called as the bleeding phase. Here the bleeding is shown here. The endometrial wall of the uterus is getting damaged, destroyed, and the waste of this damaging wall is released out through the vaginal canal in the form of bleeding. Now, stage 2, that is from 5th day to 13th day, this is also called as the pre-ovulatory stage, because the ovulation takes place at the 14th day. The endometrial wall starts to get thickened. This is the 14th day, the day of ovulation. Endometrial wall is getting thickened. Stage 4, from 15 to 28 days, that is also called as post-ovulatory stage. Now you can see that endometrial wall is highly thickened and it is almost ready to get the developing embryo for the purpose of implantation. Now here one term is ovulation. Before these sessions we have studied about the ovulation, that is the release of the secondary oocyte from the ovary, that is taking place from each ovary in alternate way in each lunar month at 14th day of the menstruation. But actually, when we are saying that the menstrual cycle is of 28 days, then it will be 1, 4, 14, 28 days. So if we start from the beginning, ovulation will be take place at the 14th day, and if we count from the last or count from the beginning of the next menstrual cycle, it is done just 14 days before the menstruation. Actually, ovulation is taking place just 14 days just before the starting of next menstruation or next bleeding phase. But since we are studying the menstrual cycle is of 28 days, so we can say that the ovulation will be done at the 14th day. But actually, ovulation takes place 14 days before the starting of next menstrual cycle. Suppose that if a female has the menstrual cycle of 30 days, then at the 16th day ovulation will be done 14 days before the next menstrual cycle. Is it clear? Now, so these are the different stages of the uterus. Actually, endometrial wall is trying to prepare itself for getting the embryo for the purpose of implantation. Actually, during the menstrual cycle, uterus is always preparing itself to get implanted. When the implantation is not taking place, is not done, then the next menstrual cycle begins. The endometrial wall gets damaged, destroyed, and all the waste materials are coming out along with the destroyed female gametes also in the form of bleeding. But when pregnancy is occurred, female gamete is getting fertilized. After the fertilization, the implantation is taking place inside the uterus, endometrial wall of the uterus. Then the next menstrual cycle will be stopped. Then there is no need of the menstrual cycle till the birth of child and so on. Menstruation, the first menstruation occur in the female body at the onset of puberty, that is called as menarche. And for each and every female, a particular reproductive age is pre-decided. At the end of that reproductive age of the female, menstruation is completely stopped for future, and this completely stopping the menstruation is called as menopause, that is taking place at the age of 45 to 55 years. Now, here this is the ovarian hormone, and we can see the level of the ovarian hormone. There is the two hormones, progesterone and estrogen. We have studied earlier, estrogen is secreted by the Graafian follicle, while the progesterone is secreted by the corpus luteum. And this is the thickening of endometrial wall, and this is the days of the menstrual cycle. Initially, when the ovulation is not taking place, and if just before pre-ovulation phase, during the pre-ovulation phase, the level of progesterone is very less because the corpus luteum is not found inside the ovary, so progesterone is not secreted. But when the ovulation is taking place, after the ovulation, during the post-ovulation phases, the level of progesterone gets increased due to the presence of corpus, due to the development of corpus luteum, and corpus luteum produces the progesterone. And now, before the ovulation, in the pre-ovulation phase, the level of estrogen is high because the Graafian follicle is in the well-developed conditions, and Graafian follicles produces estrogen hormone, and after the ovulation its level becomes low. So it is the ovarian hormones. During days 1 to 14, what will be happen during the menstruation? From the 1 to 14 days, pituitary gland produces FSH, follicular stimulating hormone. that triggers the formation of follicles within the ovary. Follicles means Graafian follicles, that produces estrogen and the female gamete ovum. And the estrogen triggers uterine lining thickening, and in the presence of estrogen, uterus starts the thickening of the uterine endometrial wall. So it is the events of 1 to 14 days, and after the 14 to 28 days, during the 14 to 28 days, and it just during the post ovulation phases, pituitary gland produces LH, luteinizing hormone, and luteinizing hormone triggers the ovulation and the formation of corpus luteum inside the ovary. Corpus luteum produces progesterone that continues the uterine lining thickening or endometrial lining thickening. So these are the two phases, 1 to 14 and 14 to 28. Actually the menstrual cycle has three main phases. First is bleeding phase, that takes that is of 1 to 4 days. Second is proliferation phase for 10 days, and third is secretory phase or post ovulation phase or luteal phase, that is from 15 to 28 days. Now here this is the graphical representation of the menstrual cycle. This diagram is taken from your NCERT books. This diagram is very important. Here these are the phases of uterine cycle. This is the menses. Menses means bleeding phase, proliferation phase and secretory phase. And this is the uterine cycle, the changes taking place inside the uterine wall, ovarian hormone level, ovarian cycle and gonadotropic hormone level. Gonadotropic hormone means pituitary hormones. Here during the bleeding phase, the uterine wall, the endometrial wall of uterus getting damaged, getting destroyed and released out in the form of bleeding through the vaginal canal. At this stage, the level of estrogen is slightly greater than that of the progesterone, and then the level of estrogen is getting high just before the ovulation, before the ovulation.